Oh man, we are live. We are live. Let's see. Let's get everyone in here before we really start talking. As we do, I have not done a live stream in a while. I have not done a live stream in I think 3 months is what it said up here. It's been 3 months, yeah. 3 long months since we've done a live stream. That's crazy. So it's been a while since we've done one of these, but now we're back. We're doing them. We're doing at least one here. I hope everyone's having a great New Year's Eve. I hope you're all being safe. Are these lights too hot? These lights seem like they're too hot. Like they're too. It seems like they're too bright. I'm kind of. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Boom. How's that? That seems like it's a little better. That's a little better. Nah, it's a little. Hold on. We'll figure this out. We'll see. Hold on. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, God. Something fell down. Okay. We're good. We're back. How we doing, everybody? All right. Let me open up this chat here, and we can get started. I hope you're all having a great New Year's thus far. We already have a couple people in the chat. How we doing? Let's see. YT Superior, epic. Agreed. Northern Subject. Hey, what's good? YT Superior, again, your room is stacked out, bro. You have no idea. Okay, I've been working on this for so long. It's only going to get better. I'm adding to it, actually. But it's a little Christmassy. You know, we got the Vader elf. We've got a few things going on. So that'll all change after tonight. Back to kind of the normal set. And then we're going to keep adding to it, changing it up a little bit. So, yeah. So that's, I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's been quite a year. Yeah. Huh? Everyone have a good New Year's Eve. Everyone having a good time. I hope you're all being safe and all that good stuff. I was saying a second ago when I was messing with the lights, I have not done a live stream in 3 months. 3 freaking months. And everyone's like, when are you doing a live stream? Closet. When are you doing a live stream? Closet. When are you doing a live stream? All the time. And here's the thing. The live streaming stuff is like, it's its own thing. I said this on my last live. It's its own product. It's its own like base of people. Like I don't watch a lot of live streams, to be quite honest, because I'm very busy. And a lot of you guys are very busy. So it's hard to just like lock into someone's live stream. However, people do want more of them, and I'm going to do more. And that's something I posted about on my Instagram and on my X at Star Wars Closet. I want to do more live streams, and so we're going to be doing those for sure. 100% going to be doing more of those, along with the gaming and all that stuff. We're going to get into all that tonight. I have show notes this time, y'all. Last time I did this, it was random. I was doing a big giveaway, and I was just responding to whatever you guys were saying. But this time, I have show notes, and so we're going to go through all that stuff. Northern Subject, what's the oldest piece you have in there? The oldest? The oldest. What a great question. I don't know. The oldest piece I have in here, I mean, this right here, this lightsaber is from the early 2000s. I have a few things. I have a few things from the 80s. So if you'll give me a second, because that's actually a part of tonight's thing. I have some souvenirs and stuff from like these cups right here are pretty old, for sure. But I have a lot. Most of my stuff in my in the Star Wars closet is kind of from the early 2000s and the late 90s, kind of the prequel era, because I'm 33, so that's kind of the era of which I procured most of my stuff. All right. So, a couple of things. Sorry, I'm trying to get to my notes here. Make sure we're all good. We have everything locked up and ready to go. Tonight's gonna be a lot of fun as we get ready for everything to happen. I see all those questions coming in. We're gonna get to all your questions for sure. I promise. We're gonna get to your questions. Keep asking them. I have questions that y'all asked me on Instagram, a few on X as well. So I have questions for sure. The oldest piece. Hold on, I do have to show this. Clone Force 97. One of my bros. The oldest piece is him. 33 years of a piece, right here. I am your oldest piece. Can you see me on X? Yes, I can, clone. We'll go ahead and answer this one. Nope, I am the oldest piece. Let's see. What's the most expensive thing you have? That is a great question. No one's actually asked me that. The most expensive piece I have, it's got to be um I've never really like priced anything. I have like this up here, this hold on. That right there, that was pretty expensive. Um this signed piece, it's a Darth Maul poster right there. Signed by Sam Witwer, was a pretty expensive piece. The lightsabers right here are all Theory sabers. One was a gift, and then the other two, so maybe those, but nothing like crazy. Nothing that you would be like, man, I can't believe he has that. It's so expensive. So nothing crazy, but some good stuff for sure. Stuff that you can find at a thrift store, 100%. So let's see. Okay. We're going to get to, so we're here at the 11 o'clock area. We're going to doing this for about an hour, a little over an hour. We're going to go to the new year. All right. So when we get to 2026, we'll start wrapping things up. I have some show notes here. Earlier on, I asked you guys to send me questions and bring up some topics and all that great stuff. So we have that here. And I'm going to make sure we run through all of those questions. That way, everything that was sent to me gets asked. So we're going to do that starting now. If y'all can send in questions on here too, questions, topics, anything like that you want to discuss before we get to 2026, we can do that. Okay. So this was one of the first questions that was sent in, and we're going to go kind of in order. Favorite nerdy thing other than Star Wars? And it's such a good question. I get asked this every now and then. My favorite nerdy thing other than Star Wars, I have a couple. I'm working on a new set, and you're going to know why soon. So this is my Star Wars set. In this area over here that you can't see is a new set for a new channel that I'm going to be launching in the new year. And I'm going to be announcing that exclusively on here tonight. You're going to hear about it. But I have a couple things I'm very interested in other than Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It's a big IP. It's what got me into everything that I do. And it's made a big difference for my life this year in 2025. And I'll talk about that tonight as well. However, to answer the question, so the favorite nerdy things other than Star Wars. Number one, Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings guy. Okay. Big Tolkien guy. I read the books. I watch the movies. I am one of those dudes that says the extended versions of Lord of the Rings are the only versions. That's all I watch. I love them. I have them on all the time. I read the books. I'm currently going through the Two Towers right now. Lord of the Rings is something I adore. Love Lord of the Rings. Second to that is Nintendo. I'm a big Nintendo guy. Okay. I love Nintendo. More specifically, I love Zelda. Big into Zelda lore and all that stuff. I grew up playing it. Favorite video game of all time is Zelda Ocarina of Time. I am someone that's not a big gamer. You're going to hear about that. I don't play a lot of video games. I work a lot. I'm doing this stuff a lot. I'm pretty busy. I got 2 kids, a family. Like I got a lot going on. So I don't play a lot of video games, but I grew up loving Nintendo. Big Nintendo guy. Loved Zelda. Okay. Ocarina of Time. Of all the Zelda games, I know I'm going to be asked this later, so I'll go ahead and answer it now. My favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. I know Ocarina is the GOAT. I know that. I know Breath of the Wild and all that stuff is like, kind of newer stuff is what everyone's kind of on about. But Twilight Princess is like, I love that game. Okay. That is like, I will watch lore videos about that game all day long in the background. I'll be doing dishes. I got Twilight Princess video on in the background. That's what I do. So those are things I'm very passionate about that are also nerdy, other than Star Wars. And that's very important. And you're going to hear why tonight. Okay. Next question is going to any cons. I got asked that on X. And the answer is yes. I plan on going to 2 that I know of next year. Rebel Scum Con, I plan on going back. I had a great time there. Met a lot of you there, and had a lot of fun. Met some awesome people from Star Wars, the shows and movies. Met a lot of you from the Star Wars community, and met some Star Wars Closet community members as well. And so, yes, I do plan on going to that. And I also plan on going back to ICCC. That was the first con I ever went to. I loved it. And I cannot wait to go back now that I have this community. When I went last time, I didn't know a lot of people and didn't have as many subscribers as I do now. So this time I'm looking even more forward to it because I can probably meet a lot of you guys. So yes, I plan on going to 2 cons this year. And then let's see what this one, top 5 Star Wars characters of all time. So if you don't know, you haven't been watching my channel at all. So I'll go ahead and answer this question again. And it is a little bit fluid because it changes depending on my mood. So we'll start with number 5. Okay. My number 5 favorite Star Wars character of all time is Luke Skywalker. Okay. He's Luke Skywalker. I don't know that much needs to be said. Luke is, I mean, I watched Star Wars growing up like most of you. When I was a kid, he was the first hero I ever had. He's awesome. I mean, I have a whole video about Luke Skywalker being the ultimate weapon against the Empire. Go watch it. Little plug there. But go watch that one. I love Luke Skywalker. He's a beast. Number 4, I would say, is Anakin Skywalker. Anakin is awesome. He's super cool. Best lightsaber wielder of all time. And he's the chosen one. He's awesome. He's cool. I like how like a lot of us can kind of pull from his emotionalism. We all relate to Anakin in some different ways. And he's obviously really fun to watch. So he's my 4th favorite character. My 3rd favorite character of all time is Darth Vader. And I know that they're kind of synonymous, Anakin and Vader, but so let's look at them as separate characters because that's what they kind of technically are. Darth Vader is the greatest greatest just character in all of cinema. He is the face of cinema. He's the face of sci-fi. Darth Vader is awesome. I was talking about him with my sister just today about how cool of a character he is. He is the reason all of us are into Star Wars. I don't care what you say. And Darth Vader is the GOAT of all of cinema. So that's an easy one. Number 2 is actually kind of a dark horse, Jango Fett. I'm a big Jango Fett stan. Okay. Right here. Love Jango Fett. I played the video game, the Bounty Hunter video game. You can see it back there. Love Jango Fett. I think he's awesome. He's the template of the Clone Army, which is obviously one of the biggest deals. And I've always loved him. And I love the Bounty Hunter video game. So yeah, big Jango Fett fan. He's my 2nd favorite character. When I was a kid, when the prequels was coming out and this video game was coming out, I was all about it. Loved it. So definitely a big Jango Fett fan. Always have been, always will be. And then last but certainly not least, the greatest Star Wars character of all time, and it's not even close. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the greatest Star Wars character of all time. Okay. He is the reason the Death Star was destroyed. He just was. Okay. He told Luke to turn off his targeting computer. He beat Vader twice. He beat Anakin. He beat Vader really, technically, I guess. Yeah, twice. He beat Vader twice. Anakin is Vader, and then Vader is Vader. He killed cut Darth Maul in half. He's awesome. Okay. Took out General Grievous. He is the GOAT to me. All right. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the GOAT. He's the best Star Wars character of all time. I love him. If you don't love him, you don't know what love is. Let's take a break on some of these questions. We'll head back to the chat here because I can see a lot of you are throwing stuff into the chat. So we'll fly back into this real quick. Nerd, I see you and I'm not responding to you. You are the worst. Let's see. We got Northern Subject again. Me when I'm jealous, you're a nut. How's your year been personally, man? Says YT Superior. It's been a lot. It's been a busy year. It's been a very busy year. We launched this channel this year, back on March the 8th. And so for the YouTube channel, it's been wild. It's been absolutely crazy. Obviously, because we started with no subscribers. Now we have over 20,000. We're about to hit 21,000. And in 2026, I plan on hitting 100,000. So that part's been crazy. I would say personally, it's just been up and down. It's just been busy. You know, I got kids. I've got a family. You know what I mean? I got a wife and kids, and so everything's just been really busy for us. School, work, all the things. It's just been a lot, and so, but good. And I'm excited about next year as well. So I appreciate you asking. How's your year been? You tell me. How's your year been? I hope it's been amazing, and I can't wait to know what 2026 brings. Let's see. Star Wars Nerd 00. I know the set and channel. Star Wars Nerd 00. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. If you haven't subbed to Star Wars Nerd 00, though, you should. You're missing out. He's going viral on his shorts right now. So you got to check those out. Clone Force 97 sneak peek. I'm sure I said something. Oh, I was talking about my upcoming channel. So I'm assuming that's what that's about. Yes. All right. Star Wars Nerd 00. Lord of the Rings sucks. There's only one return, and it ain't of the king. It's of the Jedi. All right. Moving on. Majora's Mask is peak. All right. So here's what's crazy. I'm a big Zelda guy, right? Massive Zelda guy. Always have been. Majora's Mask, when I was a kid, I thought was impossible to beat. I thought it was purely impossible. Thought you couldn't do it. When I was a kid, I was around, 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old. I was playing that game and I was like, I can't beat it. It's impossible. You cannot beat this game. It makes no sense. It's weird. And after 3 days, the whole game starts over. I don't know what I'm doing. That was before YouTube was a thing. That was before you could really look things up effectively. I didn't have one of the booklets. So I quit playing it when I was a kid. So actually, at 33 years old, I am just now playing it for the first time all the way through. I'm the farthest I've ever gotten. I'm enjoying the game a lot, and I can see why people really like it. So I will continue to play it, and actually that's going to be a part of the new channel coming soon. But yes, Majora's Mask is a very good game, very unique, and I love the way they did it. But as a kid, I thought this game is ridiculous, and I will never play it again. But right now I'm enjoying it here in my old age, where my beard is turning gray right before your very eyes. It's crazy. Can't lie, I've been pirating Twilight Princess just because of how amazing it is. Yeah, it's great. And I'll tell you what, if Nintendo does not release it soon on like the Switch or Switch 2, yeah, that's going to be the option because it's a little bit ridiculous. Like they re-released Skyward Sword and made it operate way better than it did on the Wii. But not Twilight. It doesn't make sense. Twilight was like a peak game. Like that thing was awesome. It was in a lot of ways, maybe not like story-wise per se, or like, however you want to put it, but man, it was like they took Ocarina of Time and they just put like a facelift on it and added to the story. It was such a unique experience. I really enjoyed it. I have very, very fond memories of playing that game as a kid. And the fact that they haven't re-released it on the Switch in this amount of time is it makes no sense. At this point, give us the game. Give us what we want. We want Twilight. We also want Ocarina remastered for the Switch. Not like, yes, you gave us a remaster on the Nintendo DS. Great, thanks. We want it like really, we want it to look really good, like way better, and re-release it. That's what we want. Hear us, okay? Do what we say, Nintendo, or else. Let's see. Nerd. Twilight was the first Zelda game I played on the Wii. Best thing ever. Bro, yes. Like it's it's undeniably, it's got this kind of weird fondness to it, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like, and it's getting a lot of hype now. Like, people are going back and watching videos about it now on YouTube, and they're kind of like, bro, when can we get this game back? Uh, it's so good, man. Like, the fact that I have to hook up a GameCube to play that game again is crazy. At least the right way. But yeah, we need that game back. It's such a good memory. Come to ICCC for more than 12 hours. Yeah. So infamously, I went to ICCC last year and left like, I don't even remember if I stayed the night. I don't even remember if I did that. I was not there long. It was tough. I think I left in a day. I didn't know anyone that well, and I had a good time, but I had work I had to do, so I had to go back. But yes, I will be staying at ICCC longer next year than I did this past year. Okay. Nerd says Kenobi is booty. Nerd, you are booty. Okay. Some negotiator didn't even try to bring Anakin back. He didn't have to. He just cut off his legs and his arm. Okay, back off. Simply Sophie. Hey, what's up? You didn't call the Nintendo hotline. No, I should. I still have the number on my Nintendo 64. I should call them. Let's see. Northern Subject. Did you ever play Shadow of Colossus? No, I did not play Shadow of Colossus. Again, this is something that will probably be added to the new channel, and some other things that I'll be doing. But no, I have not played that game yet, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I know I probably will, especially on the new setup. You're going to hear all about it here very, very soon. We're going to get through these fast so I can start telling you guys stuff because I have more list of things I got to go through. Clone Force 97 says, go to MegaCon. Okay, sure. I will. I'm in. When is it? Where is it? I'm in. Someone tell me. I can look it up later, or you can tell me now. Twilight's puzzles are absolutely amazing. The dungeons are amazing. Like all of it. All of it's amazing. I love it. I love. I made some really good memories in like. So I think this is not like an unpopular thing to say. This is a very, like everyone says this, but the Snow Peak dungeon or whatever, where like you fight those Yetis, dude, that place is awesome. Like the dungeons in Twilight Princess are incredible. They're so good. God, so many good memories from that game. I can't believe they haven't re-released it yet. It makes no sense. But thank God we got Skyward Sword, which is not a bad game, but it ain't Twilight Princess. It's but whatever. Let's see. Episode 1 Racer is the best game on N64. I've only played the Xbox port. Yes. Where is that? I have that somewhere. Yeah, it's over here. Yes, it is. Well, I mean, I'm not saying it is the best Nintendo 64 game because it's not actually, but it's a great game. I love that game. I played it all the time growing up, and even now and then, like my brother will come hang out and like we'll play that game every now and then. We used to play that a lot growing up. So yeah, I love that game. N64. I have a whole I did a whole breakdown on the N64 Star Wars video games. I had a mic issue that day, so if you watch that video, you're going to see a lot of comments about that, but whatever, I'll redo that video at some point. However, I do talk about how much I love that game in that video, so you can go check it out on my channel. It's newer, but Breath of the Wild is so fun once you get into it. Yeah, it's great. Breath of the Wild's great. Breath of the Wild's great, and I don't have a problem with it. Like I seriously, like I love Breath of the Wild. It's a great game. Like I remember playing it for the first time. I was awestruck. It was mind blowing that you could literally do whatever you want in that game. Go wherever, start the game wherever you want, finish it however you want. It's a fantastic game. I put a lot of hours into it. But like the dungeons and the puzzle solving, that's a big part of like what I love about Zelda. And you don't have a lot of that in these last couple of games from them. So it's kind of like you get the exploratory part of it for sure. You just lack in the dungeons. That's the hardest part. So, but yeah, great game. Love it. Don't regret 1 second of playing that game. 19th through the 22nd of March in Orlando. We can go even We can even go to Galaxy's Edge. I love it, dude. I'm in. I'll put it on the calendar and we'll figure it out. But yeah, that sounds exciting. I'm down. MegaCon, I'm in. Okay, so let me get back to some of these other questions y'all sent in earlier, so I don't get in trouble. So we did top 5 Star Wars characters. That was the last one. Okay, this one was sent in on Instagram. Which games will you play live? So if y'all didn't see, I announced not long ago that we will do Star Wars Closet Gaming. So I'll be doing a lot of live stream gaming. I'll also be on Twitch and here on YouTube and on X as well. But we'll be doing a lot of live gaming. I'm not going to limit myself to what games they'll be. Obviously, if it's going to be on the Star Wars channel, they're going to be Star Wars games. But so a lot of those might be like, for example, the newer games. I have not played the one where you can travel from different parts of like different planets and stuff. I can't remember the name of it right now. One of y'all can tell me in the chat, but that one where you're like a girl and you go up and punch a stormtrooper and they die, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, I plan on playing that. I plan on playing like some of the older games. Like I love the N64. So like that would be a big one. Like playing the pod racing game. Definitely Shadows of the Empire, like that kind of stuff for sure. Stuff that like you really don't see. I'm going to be playing those a lot. So definitely jump in. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And something I haven't done on the channel at all. I've done a lot of like talk about video games. I think I have 2 videos on the channel where I specifically talk about video games, but I've yet to play one. And so we're going to be doing that. So a lot of Star Wars games for sure. For sure. Favorite Star Wars game. So my favorite Star Wars game of all time that I put on my top 5 list would be Jedi Academy 2. I really enjoy that game. I love that you can customize your character. I like that you can kind of pick and choose how you do the missions and like what weapons you have, all that stuff. So I've always really enjoyed that game, but I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that Shadows of the Empire might be my favorite video game for Star Wars. It's N64, PlayStation 1. Grew up really loving that game. It's really hard to play when you're a kid for sure, but it's one I've always looked back the most fondly on. So it's kind of a tie. Jedi Academy 2 and then Shadows of the Empire would probably be my 2 favorites of all time. Yeah. There you go. Shadows of the Empire is like tied for number 1. I love this game. Always have. It has it's a game that I put a lot of time into as a kid. I remember going to my grandmother's house. Me and my brother would sit on the couch and play this game a lot. I loved it. So that and then Jedi Academy 2 for sure. And then shout out to like the Battlefront games, like the OG ones. I love those. All right. Least favorite Star Wars movie was sent to me on X. Least favorite Star Wars movie. Okay. Least favorite Star Wars movie of all time. I just see this is going to put me in like a category of people, and it's tough because like just because I hate this movie doesn't mean I hate you. Let me just say that, okay? If I don't like the Star Wars movie that you like, I still might like you. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean I hate this entire genre of Star Wars movies. It just means this movie I cannot go back and watch. I hate it that much. I can't watch it. I have a hard time with it. Most of you won't be surprised by my answer if you know me or if you've watched my channel for a while. It is 100% The Last Jedi. It is my least favorite Star Wars movie. I hate it. It was like I saw the direction we were heading and I didn't like it. And like there was a lot wrong with the number 9, whatever, the Rise of Skywalker, whatever. This hold on, where's that? That one right there. I don't know there. There's so much wrong with it for sure. But man, when I saw the direction we were heading in The Last Jedi, I was done. It is the best looking Star Wars movie by far. It looks incredible, but man, Man, I can't even watch it. It just makes me mad. I have a hard time with that one. So my answer would be The Last Jedi. I'm I know I'm probably gonna lose some some fans on that one, but Godspeed. All right, favorite New Year's tradition. I don't have one. I don't have a New Year's tradition. I do something different almost every year. So this was asked on Instagram. So yeah, I do something different basically every year. My favorite, I can tell you my favorite memory, my favorite thing I've ever done, and then the weirdest thing I've ever done. This is actually I just addressed this and some I did a Merry Christmas video not long ago and I talked about this. My favorite memory of all time was in 2012, 2013, that new year. I went to New York and spent 5 days there. And one of those days was New Year's. I got to see the ball drop in New York. I went to Central Park. There was like a big party there or whatever, and got to talk to a lot of people. It was a good time. So that's easy for me. Like I loved New York for New Year's. And I know that's like an easy answer. If you've ever gotten to go, if you haven't, then yeah, it's cool. Like it was a cool time. The funniest one for sure was the very next year. So just think about this. One year I'm in New York, and the next year I went to a small town in nowhere, Georgia, where they do a thing called the possum drop. Yeah. So one year I'm doing the ball drop, right? And they got, everything going New York, New York. And then the next year it's we're doing the possum drop. And now it's not a real possum. I need to disclaim that it is not a real possum. Okay. But it is like they had Honey Boo Boo come out there when she was like cool or whatever. She was the big guest, you know? So, like in New York, it's like Ryan Seacrest, New Year's, Katy Perry singing this song, Justin Bieber, and then the next year, we got Honey Boo Boo coming out. We paid top dollar, and then they dropped a stuffed possum from about 30 feet. That was my very next year. So, I will do anything. I don't have a tradition. I will just try stuff. So if that answers that question. All right, let's jump back into the chat for a second. We'll come back to this stuff here very soon. Let me catch up. Let's see. OTT might be coming to you. I'm assuming you're talking about Mega Con or whatever. That sounds awesome. I love OT. Okay. OTT is the man. He should be at everything that I am at. Okay. I love that dude. He is awesome. He's awesome. Northern Subject. What is your brother like? My brother is like me, but angrier. He is a funny guy. He is creative. He loves what he loves and he hates what he hates. But yeah, he's a lot like me. But just like he just doesn't he's like me, but with a lot more like he questions everything. Like what's going on out there? He doesn't know, and neither do we. We're not supposed to know. That's how he is. So there you go. If it's not Rise of Skywalker, you are wrong. It's my second least favorite, if that helps, clone. It's my second least favorite. I do not like that movie. I didn't enjoy it. I can go back and watch it and be like, whatever. The Last Jedi, I can't. I really have a hard time watching. I have a really hard time watching it. I just can't do it. There's so much wrong with it. Can't do it. Don't like it. And that's just how it is. All right. So let's see. We did the favorite New Year's tradition. We kind of talked about this favorite item on set. We talked about what could be my most expensive. I don't really know. My most favorite item on set, other than my Theory Sabers, theorysabers.com, use the code Star Wars Closet for 10% off your purchase. My favorite thing on set, truly though, is probably this lightsaber right here. We're going to take 3PO off. Okay. This guy right here, I've been asked this a lot. What's my favorite item? It's this. It's this plastic lightsaber. It is the one I had back in the late 90s, early 2000s when I was a kid. I was a huge Obi-Wan fan. So having this lightsaber was really cool to me. Me and my cousins and my brother, we would play in the backyard at my grandmother's house all the time with these lightsabers, these very ones. So having this a part of the set is like a really cool, weird meta kind of thing for me because I never thought I'd be doing Star Wars YouTube. And here I am. So this is my favorite item on set by far. I love it. And by the way, I was asked, I asked the question, what should we do for our 20,000 subscriber celebration, right? So we just passed 20,000 subscribers. And I've been saying, what do we want to do as a celebration? Someone said we should do a Star Wars closet tour because I've never really shown all of my items. There are some really cool Easter eggs in these items. Some people think this is a helmet. It's not. And I'll talk about that later. But you don't even know where this room is. And so we're going to be doing that really soon. I'm excited about that. And so stay tuned. We'll be doing a closet tour. That'll be its own video. All right, this was sent to me on Instagram as well. Top 3 Star Wars movies. Okay, I thought about this earlier. It's kind of simple for me. Okay, it's simple. So number 1 for me, I've said this before. We're going to go the other way because most people start with the least. I'm going to start with the most. Number 1 for me is Empire Strikes Back. I love that movie. It was just voted the number 1 sci-fi movie of all time. I love The Empire Strikes Back. The reveal, think about that, like being there in the 80s when Darth Vader reveals that he is the father of Luke Skywalker. Like imagine that moment for the first time. It's massive. It's the biggest thing to date, the biggest reveal in all of cinema to date. The Empire kind of like wins in the end, but they don't know that they've lost. You know what I mean? Luke has lost his hand, but he's still alive. Like, there's still hope left in the galaxy. Like, it is the best one, in my opinion. I love it. I love it. I love the acting in it. I love Han in that movie. I love it. So number 2 for me would be right here. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, there it is. Revenge of the Sith. It is my go-to. It is the one that I will just throw on the TV. If I buy a new TV or if I get a new sound system or something like that, I always play Revenge of the Sith on that new TV or with that new sound system and do the big opening scene over Coruscant, the big battle. I love it. It is the go-to movie for me. I love Revenge of the Sith. Most of my followers agree with that. They're big Revenge of the Sith fans. We all have the same reasons why. It is such a fun, well done movie. There's obviously a lot wrong with it. We all know about all of the stuff that people don't like about the sequel or the prequels. Some of the acting or the dialogue and all that stuff. I do not care. Okay. I love that movie. So that's number 2. And then I would say number 3, it's really hard for me because I love A New Hope, technically Star Wars or theoretically. I love Return of the Jedi and I love Phantom Menace. So what I'm going to tell you is it's probably Phantom Menace because as a 33-year-old, that means I'm a prequels person. I was coming up during that time, the best time on earth. Who's with me? I better hear you in the chat. Okay. The best time on earth to be a Star Wars fan was during the prequel era. It was not even close. The video games were better. The movies were better. Everything was better. The books coming out were better. The toys coming out were better. There was not a better time to be a Star Wars fan than during the prequel era. So to me, a Phantom Menace, I went and saw it in the theater with my dad 3 times. I understand everything that's wrong with that movie. I do. Truly, I do. Jar Jar, the pacing, it can be a little bit boring, all that stuff. I understand all that. For me, when you get to the number 3 spot, you're talking about nostalgia a little bit. That's got a lot of nostalgic value. It's got Obi-Wan's lightsaber. It's got Padawan Obi-Wan. I love Padawan Obi-Wan. It's got pod racing. It gave us that. It's got Darth Maul. It's got Qui-Gon. Like, I love that movie. So for me, my answer is unequivocally number 1 is Empire. Number 2 is Revenge of the Sith. And number 3 is Phantom Menace. That's where I'm going to put it at. You can yell at me in the chat. In fact, let's go back and see how we're doing. Let's see. Okay, so you're talking about my brother here. Flat earther, I bet. Northern, listen to me. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. He is a flat earther. I don't know. Is the Django Lego set? Is the Django Lego set? Is the Django Lego set? Yes, it is. It's right here. So shout out to Clone. Boop, right there. Clone sent me that for my birthday a long time ago. I finally put it together. I did a video about putting it together if you want to go see it on my channel. Shout out to Clone Force 97. Okay, I see your next comment. Sorry. I'm drinking this Coke Zero and I'm hoping it helps my throat. I've been sick for like 12 days. If y'all didn't know, I've been sick for a while. Someone sent me this too. I can't remember who, but thank you. If you go to the description of this live stream, my P.O. box is there. People like to send me stuff to open or just nice fan mail or whatever. You can send it to my P.O. box. It's in the description of this live stream. So check it out there. You can send me stuff. I'll open it on streams or I'll open it on a video, whatever. But shout out to whoever sent me this. I don't have it in front of me, but someone did. Okay. He got that from some loser creator. That's you. Subscribe to the Clone Force 97. Check out the short me and Closet did with our flick out sabers. First off, be careful how you're saying words. Okay. Second, yes, we did do that. Nerd and I did a quick little short where he's got a Anakin dark, like a dark Anakin version of that lightsaber, and I have this one. And yeah, we had a lot of fun with those. We found these together. I love that dude. Let's see. Oh, we gotta go. CT Jesse _5597. We'll just call him Jesse. Okay, one of the greatest Aussies of all time. That man went full-time YouTube. If you are not subscribed to this man right here, you're missing out. Okay, subscribe to this guy right here. One of the best in the game. Love him. Really nice guy. He's doing a great job. Love you, bro. Happy New Year. Jesse, let's go. Do you have any wearable masks? No, that one is not. That is one of those popcorn helmets that came out when Revenge of the Sith was re-released in theaters. So I'll go ahead and give you guys an exclusive. This right here, he's bald like me. This right here, we're gonna let's de-Christmas a little bit. Look at that right there. Okay, get rid of that. Move Yoda over. This right here is not a helmet. This is actually, it's so heavy. This is a piggy bank. It is full of stuff. It is a piggy bank that I've had since I was 17 years old. It is not a helmet. Everyone thinks it is, but I mean, I guess it is supposed to be, like, look like one, but it's actually a piggy bank. So people don't know that. It's pretty heavy though. And one day it's going to, oh no, okay, things are falling down. It's going to break this floating shelf. That's my fear. So I'm going to figure something out soon with that. Let's put him back. Okay. So no, I don't have a wearable mask. I'd like one. If you know of anyone that has one that wants to send me one, I will wear it. Nerd. Okay, he gave us his 3. Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, and Solo? This one? This one right here. This is your 3rd favorite Star Wars movie? I don't, brother, it was fun, but I don't, no. It's a fun movie, but come on. Empire Strikes Back is the best movie ever made, period. Yeah. I mean, I'm right there with you. I mean, It's the best Star Wars movie for sure. It's not Lord of the Rings. Let's see. The Lore Knight. Hell, Star Wars Closet. Happy New Year, bro. The Lore Knight is an OG. Me and this dude have been talking. Laura, I think we've been friends since I was at like 1,000 subs or something. It's been a while. We've been bros for a minute. Y'all got to sub to Laura, man. He does some great stuff, great content. He puts a lot of work into his content. So check him out at the Lore Knight. Love that dude. Great guy. He says, I agree. Rise of Skywalker is great to play in I think Revenge of the Sith. Is that what you're talking about? I think you're talking about, yeah. You're talking about Revenge of the Sith. Yes. Great to play in the background. Great to have on. Great to test a TV on, brother. Like, it's good. I love that movie, bro. I love it. The way it ends, the way it starts, the middle. It's just a fun, great movie. The best time on Earth. Let's go. The best time on Earth. Laura, also the action figures during the prequels days. Great days to be a collector. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go back to CF Anakin. Okay. So, yes, you're talking about the prequels era. Yes. By far. It was awesome. Like, think about how fun it was to be a kid during that time. Even an adult, like even if you were like our age now, or I'm currently in my 30s, right? So, if I were this age now, and those movies were coming out, what a fun time. But as a kid, like getting the toys, getting the lightsabers, watching the movies, getting the video games, like it was the best. I was so happy. I like every time we would talk about it at my grandmother's house, we would talk about it with my cousins, my brother, like we would talk about it all the time. We would go through everything. What's going to happen next? And what video game do you like? We played them all the time. It was the best. I could reminisce on that stuff all day, every day. We got to hurry, y'all. We got 20 minutes left till New Year's. The Lore Knight, also the action figures during the prequels days. Great days to be a collector. Yeah, if you were a collector, for sure. That was a big time, like be a Star Wars fan. Yes. I wouldn't say I was a collector, but like I'm a big trinkets guy. Okay. People that know me personally know, like I'm a huge trinkets guy. Always have been. And when I say trinkets, like one day when I do the closet tour, you're going to see I love trinkets. I love like my stuff. I love things out. It like calms me. It's like soothing. It reminds me of the good old days, like stuff like that. You know, some of you are the same way. I've always been that way. I don't know why. I think I get it from my grandfather, but yeah, big trinkets guy. Nerd00 Solo is a top 3, and you know that's true. I don't know it. It's like in the bottom 3, dude. Come on, like nerd. Come on, dude. It's it's a fun movie, I guess. I would say it's like, is it better than The Last Jedi? Yes. Is it worse than The Force Awakens? Yes. It's worse than The Force Awakens. Nerd. I don't like that answer, but I respect it that you put it out there. And that's why I love you. CF Anakin. Luke is a more powerful Jedi than Anakin. Ooh, that's a take. That's a take. Tell me why. Why do you think that? I don't know that I agree with that, CF Anakin. Luke is a more powerful Jedi than Anakin. Are you being Jedi specific? Let me know what that means, bro. I like that you put that out there. I don't know that I agree, but I like that you put that out there. Solo is better than anything Disney has put out. I think Disney also put out Solo. I think that's the case. All right, let me get back to these captions. Let's see. We did favorite New Year's tradition, favorite item on set, top 3 Star Wars movies. I think that's it, right? That's all of them. Okay, so that's all the ones I got sent in. That's all the ones. All right, we did it, right? Welcome to my stream. Great. Top 3 Star Wars movies. Yeah, that was the last one we did. Okay. So let me get back to show notes then. All right, so time for a few announcements. We have 18 minutes to do some announcements, okay? I'm going to throw this on here, this little ticker. Booyah. Let's take this off. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can go to Star Wars, or you can go to theorysabers.com and get one of these lightsabers. I have a bunch of them. This is the Negotiator one that I got from theorysabers.com. I love it. It's awesome. It is a almost exact replica of Obi-Wan's lightsaber from the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. I love this lightsaber. But you can go to theorysabers.com, use my code Star Wars Closet for 10% off. You get a lightsaber just like this. So check it out if you want to. They're the best. Okay, so a couple things. Number one, we have a big announcement coming up very soon. You're going to see a lot of this stuff coming out very, very soon. Okay, so I have been working on two things. You saw a logo that I posted that I'm not going to put up on here, but it is Star Wars Closet Gaming. So I talked about this a second ago, but I am working on the Star Wars Closet Gaming aspect of this channel. So I'm working on a setup here. Well, it's hard to see, but I'm working on a setup here. I've got these dual monitors. I've got a camera. I'm working on this webcam. But soon I will be on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, all the places, all the things, so that you can join me while we do live gaming. I've not done that one time in the year, almost year that we've been doing this channel. And that's the next thing that we're going to be doing. I'm very excited about it. And it's going to be something, it's something different for sure. I've never done anything like that, but I think we will have fun. And I want to do more things like that with you. A lot of my content is me talking to a camera, me chopping it up and then putting it out there. And I don't get to interface with you guys as much. So I want to do that more. So that's why we're doing the gaming thing. It's the gaming part of it will be fun. The main reason I want to do that is to hang out with you guys. And so we're going to do more of that. So, yeah, I'm excited to be hanging out with you all more on there. And then the next thing is we are getting a new channel. I'm launching a new channel very soon that I'm excited about. I'm not going to tell you the name yet because there's a lot of really cool people out there that like to steal stuff from me. However, what it will, how should I put this? What will be on the channel will be everything that I love. I love Star Wars, but the Star Wars Closet is a very niche, very like specific topic. No matter what, you know, it's got to be about Star Wars because that's the name of the channel and that's where you're at and that's why you're here. And people that don't know me, they come to the channel to hear about Star Wars, and I don't blame them for that. However, I want to do something that encompasses all the things that I enjoy. But I don't just want to talk about Star Wars. I want to talk about everything. And so very soon we're starting a new channel that will launch on March the 8th. And I'm very excited about it. March the 8th, 2026. So mark your calendars, new channel. Make sure you sub to it. If you're sub to me on Star Wars Closet and you like my content, you will love the content that's going to come out on that channel. What I see happening, and like I do marketing for a living, and so I can sometimes kind of guess what's going to happen. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. This time I feel like I'm right. I see that channel doing more than the closet on the Star Wars Closet. I really do. I see that channel taking off in a way that the Star Wars Closet couldn't have dreamed. And that doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing the Star Wars Closet. It just means I'm telling you, like, get in now while the getting's good. And so I will be pushing that nonstop. You'll see everything about it. So don't feel like you're like not in the know right now. You're going to see so much about it. And I think you're going to like it. I really do. I think you're going to like it. I have a certain way I want to do it. And the topics that it will discuss will be very much like very similar to what we already discussed. But the Star Wars Closet is about Star Wars. And I want to keep it that way. This new channel will be different and will be about different stuff. So March the 8th, 2026, that is the new channel launch date. And I hope that you will join me and be a part of it. I'm excited about it and excited to do more on YouTube than we've ever done before. And so there you go. There's your announcement. Okay. Let me get to some of these chats. Hold on, let me get another sip of this. My throat's killing me. Coke Zero, baby. For the win. All right. Let's see. Star Wars Nerd 00. Luke's only powerful because Anakin never reached his full potential. Luke's only more powerful because that's a great response. That's a great response. Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I mean, like, who could disagree with that? Who could disagree with that response? Because maybe you're right. I don't know, but because I'm sitting here like, I don't know, dude. Like, if Anakin and Luke fought and both of them and they're in their primes, Anakin's winning. That's the way I see it. But you could be right. I think that's a great response to that. There you go. Yeah, CF Anakin. Anakin never reached his full potential. Yeah, that's a great response. I think you could be right. I just think 10 times out of 10, you put Anakin up against Luke, and they're both in their prime. Give me Anakin, and it's not going to be by a whole lot, but give me Anakin. I'll put my Republic credits down on Anakin on that. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Thank you, Star Wars Nerd. Nerd. Yes, Disney did Solo. Lol. It's their best movie they've done. It's way better than the rehash of the Rebels getting the Death Star plans like in A New Hope. Yeah. I think it's more unique than that. I just don't think it's better. Because if you're going to redo one of the best movies of all time, it's still going to be better than Solo. Solo's like, kind of reminds me of watching 007, but worse. But listen, I love you. This is why I love you, because this is a great take, I think, but it's not a take that I agree with. That's fine. Gear lightsabers from the manufacturers. Okay, get out of here, bro. What game are you starting with? That's a great question, Lore. That's a great question. So I'm really thinking, truly, I think I'm going to start with this. I think I'm going to start with Shadows of the Empire. I really am. Like, I've always held true to who I am on Star Wars YouTube, or YouTube in general. I always have. I'm not going to change that now. So this is my top favorite game, probably of all time, for Star Wars, and I think I'm going to do it. I think that's the first one. So to answer your question, that right there, that'll be the first one. Why not? Let's have some fun. It's an old game. It's a niche game, and a lot of people that follow me have never played it. So that's the one we're going to do. And I hope everyone enjoys it. I don't even like your channel now. What makes you think I would like this new channel? Well, you know what, nerd? Get out of here, okay? Listen, Star Wars Nerd is like my worst friend of all time, okay? I love him and I hate him at the same time. Let's see. That's like saying you only passed the test because you studied. I don't know what you're referring to, but that you should study. Whatever you're doing, study it. We never saw Anakin in his prime unless you count Clone Wars as his prime. Yeah. And that's what's crazy. Like, imagine if we got to see Anakin in his prime. The closest we ever saw Anakin in his prime was against Obi-Wan, you know? And it's not even Anakin at that point. He's Vader. But yeah, I don't know. Like a prime Jedi Anakin. Like, we don't really know yet. And I just, in my assumption, he takes out Luke. That's just my assumption. I could be wrong. I love Luke right there. Boop. I love Luke, but I don't know. I kind of lean Anakin. Give me Anakin. Clone also says Luke would beat Anakin. Man, I am on an island. And you know what? I don't care. I'm a maverick, baby. Yeah, maybe he would, but I still go Anakin. But Anakin never reached his prime. Yeah. Again, I don't know. I don't know what it would be like, but Give me Anakin still. At Jake Park 2746, the new Star Wars are terrible. Yeah. Yes, they are, Jake. They are terrible. The new Star Wars are terrible, Jake. I don't like them either. I don't like them. I like The Force Awakens. It was a fun movie, and there was a lot of potential with what could happen next, and then everything that happened next was terrible. So, yeah, I agree with you. The shows, all not one of them really lives up to the hype, other than a few Mandalorian ones. But yeah, I agree with that. Clone says, I have a copy of that game if you need it. You're talking about Shadows of the Empire. So Clone Force 97 was the first one ever to win a giveaway from me, ever. Not even close. And by not even close, I mean because there's no other option. But yes, Clone Force 97 won. I think it was I want to say it was my 500 or 1,000 subscriber celebration giveaway. Clone Force 97 won that giveaway, and he won the a copy of Shadows of the Empire, which I have a lot of. Let's see. Are we watching a scene or what? Are we watching a scene or what? Says Jake. I don't know what that means. Wood. Yep. The Lore Knight. Nice. I don't remember what I said, guys. Maybe I said something that you all were responding to back then. I already forgot it. But we have 7 minutes until 2026. Okay, we have 7 minutes. Or are we taking a shot of what? Of what, Jake? New Year's shot. Here's my New Year's shot. Let's take a shot at making 2026 better than 2025. Huh? I think that's what you mean. Yeah. You saw Anakin in his prime. That was his prime. Him not reaching his potential is his fault, not ours. I agree. I just still think he'd beat Luke. Prime Anakin could technically be when he brings Force gods to their knees on Mortis. Yeah. Prime Anakin, that's what I'm saying though. Like, give me Prime Anakin. Anakin is the most powerful Jedi if he hits his prime. Anakin, I think you mean is. Anakin is the most powerful Jedi when he hits his prime. Yes, Jake. Let's go, Jake. Have my back in the chat, dude. Let's go. Clone says 500. Yeah, so it was my 500 subscriber celebration giveaway. Clone won my first ever giveaway. Here we are at 20,000. You know what? We'll do a giveaway tonight. How about that? Let's see. What do we want to give away? Let's see. I have this. Things get sent to me a lot, and some of these I just resend. So I have this Force Awakens lunchbox. Okay. And inside, I will put stuff. So if you want to win that, just comment below. I want to win that. And I'll pick one of you to win that after the new year. How's that sound? Huh? I want to win that. I'll put some stuff in there, some stickers, some stuff from the set, all sorts of stuff. So just comment in the chat. I want to win that, and I'll pick someone at the end of the stream to win that after the new year. You can win that Force Awakens lunchbox with some cool stuff in it. Let's see. Star Wars scene. Well, I can't show because I will get deleted off of YouTube by Disney. So whatever you got, bro. I've got Coke Zero. Cheers. See if Anakin says preach. I'm sure I was right about something. If the keyword is brother. Oh yeah. Don't give away, you thickets. Northern, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to win that. I need that. All right. Clone, you're in the lead. You're in the lead so far. Anakin followed the dark thoughts and helped run an empire for 20 years. Luke followed the dark thoughts and ran away to drink green milk, even without his prime. Anakin is still better than Puke Skywalker. Yep. There we go, nerd. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now you're saying the right words. Earlier you were saying the wrong words because you were talking about Han Solo's movie being the best or in the top 3. Those are the wrong words. These words are the right words. These words I can get behind. Jake says, I would like to win that. Lol. All right. You're currently up there. You're one of 2 in the running. Don't give away your I see your trinkets. Don't give away your trinkets. Listen, I have tons, Jake or Northern. I will give away trinkets. I don't care. I love my trinkets, but I will give some away. You can put one, or I'll put a bunch in here with some of my stickers and all that stuff. A little handwritten letter for me. Actually, it won't be handwritten. I'll type it up, but I'll sign it. And I'll sign some other stuff. I'll throw it in here. You can get a little auto for me and some fun, cool stuff. So all in this little lunchbox, Force Awakens. And if you're one of the ones that sent it to me, thank you. But I'm resending it. And thank you. And I love you. Let's see. I've got spirits, brother. That's what I like about you, Jake. This is what I like about you. We got 2 minutes, guys. We're about to do this. I can't put a countdown on here. How do I do that? How do I do that? Let's see. CF Anakin says, pick me. Pick me. Clone says, no, Jake can't have it. Also, I don't need trinkets, just the lunchbox. I want the lunchbox. All right, guys. Y'all really want this lunchbox. Nerd, I better win this giveaway. 2. That's right. You want a lightsaber from me. All right. So let's see. Can I put a countdown on here? Like a little countdown? That'd be cool. I don't know how to do anything. No. All right, guys. Well, we got 60 seconds until the new year. This is it. I hope you are excited. I'm going to the ball drop. I've been watching ESPN because I don't particularly care about a ball drop, but we're going to find it on here. Let's see. New Year's Live, Nashville. No, New York. Where's New York? CNN New Year's Eve 2026. Is that it? All right, guys. This is it. We got 50 seconds according to this news outlet. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because I'm not getting beat up. See if Anakin says, I saw the beavers. Give me the box. Give me the box. What's in the box? All right, guys. Y'all ready? We got 30 seconds till the new year. Here we go. I'm sure there's a delay on here too. All right, here we go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, my friends. Happy freaking New Year. Here we go. It's out there. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. It's going to be a great 2026. We, on the Star Wars Closet, if you're still watching, which some of you are, we are planning on hitting 100,000 subscribers this year. 100,000. Yeah, kiss who you're around. I'm around no one. Where are you? There you are, sweetie. Come here. Come to me. God, you need to lose some weight. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope it's amazing. Threw my back out. I hope you have a great time. I hope you had a great 2025. I want to reminisce with y'all for a second. I'll post a video about this too, but 2025, we launched this channel on March the 8th, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I'll be honest with you. Come here, get closer. I didn't know what was going to happen. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to try YouTube. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I actually, truth be known, I started this for my son. I started this for my oldest. he loves watching different people have fun on YouTube and play video games and play Mario and all that stuff. So I said, I got jealous. I'll be honest with you. I got jealous. I wanted him to watch me play video games. I didn't want him to watch all these other dads that were funny and all that stuff. I wanted to be the funny one. I wanted him to enjoy watching his dad more than he enjoyed these other people. So I started a YouTube channel. And then really what I ended up doing was just talking about the things I want to talk about Star Wars. I have a skylight in here. You can kind of see the fireworks through there. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, and then in February, I tried to launch the channel. Couldn't secure my name that I wanted. And so I had to wait 30 days and I had everything planned out. I had filmed 3 videos and I was ready to go. And once YouTube contacted me and said I could have the name, I started. And on March the 8th, I released my first video. Why Kylo Ren should be considered a top 5 character of all time. Super controversial. Didn't understand how controversial it would be. And honestly, I hate the sequels. So it's funny that that was my first video. Because I haven't talked really about Kylo Ren since then. But that was my first video. And so anyway, we released it and we're off to the races. My big break kind of came from the Empire video and lightsaber fighting. And then I did an Obi-Wan video that got over 10,000 views. And I got so many subscribers. I watched so many videos on doing shorts and starting an Instagram, all that stuff. We've had a lot of success really fast. And my biggest fear was not capitalizing off of it. That's the thing I've been most afraid of is if things go well, what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with the success of the channel? And I'm hoping that the moves I make are the right moves. The success for me is that we have a good time and the channel grows. That's it. If I'm not having fun, if you're not having fun and the channel is growing, we're only halfway successful. If I'm having fun, but the channel's not growing, I'm just wasting my time. At the end of the day, that's how I look at it. I don't care how you look at it. That's how I look at it. So luckily, right now, both things are happening. I'm having fun. The channel's growing. And I want you guys to help me get to 100,000 subs. And I think we can get there together. I think with the new channel, I think the new channel will grow faster than this one. So I have a good plan for it. But this one I'm not done with. I have a ton to talk about with Star Wars, obviously. So cheers to you guys. Here's my Coke Zero. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everyone that continues watching. Live streams are so weird. They have their own following, their own reach, their own people. And so I'm not used to doing these, but I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out with you all. But if we pass 100,000 subscribers in 2026, I will do this full time. Full time. I love it. I'm having fun. I love you all. I thought that by the end of 2025, I thought we would have maybe 500 subscribers. I'm not kidding. Like people don't believe me. I thought when we did this starting on March the 8th, at some point in the end of 2025, we would have about 500 subs. And currently pushing 20,000 subscribers or pushing 21,000 subscribers. I don't even have a word for it. I don't have a word for it. I'm just happy. I can't believe it. You guys have been so good to me, and I can't wait for more. And when we hit 100,000, the celebration that I will do for everyone is going to be huge. It's going to be huge, and I can't wait. CF Anakin, if you're still watching, are you within the United States? I need to know that you are in the United States. If you are outside of the country, that's going to be a problem. So I just need to know that that's the case. Are you within the United States? Jake Park. That's actually a fear I have. What is that fear? Tell me what that means. What is that fear? See if Anakin Kylo Ren is mid at best. Yeah, I don't disagree. I go watch that video. It's my first ever video. Kylo Ren, top 5 character of all time. I explain why I think you can consider him to be that, but go watch it and I think you'll find it interesting. I am, yes, sir. Okay. CF Anakin, you are the winner of this right here. So I'm going to put some stuff in there from me, some of my trinkets. I'm going to be signing some stuff, so you'll have my autograph on a few things. You'll have some Star Wars Closet stickers and this lunchbox. So if you like turkey sandwiches, you can put them in here, or Lunchables or whatever. You can put them in here. So congratulations to you. I need you to, do you have an Instagram or a Twitter? That's my next question. But guys, cheers to y'all. This has been a great year. 20,000 subscribers in 9 months. Are you kidding me? 20,000 subscribers in 9 months. Like, what do I say? What do you say? What do I say? I asked Grok. I'm going to tell you guys this. I wouldn't put this out like super publicly. I'm just going to say it on here in the live stream. I asked Grok and ChatGPT. Star Wars Closet is, at one point, it depends on the day you ask and the certain time, but multiple times I've asked, certain times this year, we have been the fastest growing Star Wars YouTube channel in the world. The fastest growing Star Wars YouTube channel in the world. Right here, the Star Wars Closet. Like, why? Why? It doesn't make sense. But I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I'm happy. And let's see what God does next. It's the best way I can put it. Let's see what happens next. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers. And we're going to make the best of it. You deserve it, bro. Jake, I love you. I appreciate you. I don't deserve it, but I do appreciate the words. CF Anakin, you're awesome. Brother, you're awesome. You are awesome. Okay. You're DM. Okay, yeah, DM me, and we'll get some information from you, and I'll be filling this with a bunch of great stuff, and I'll be sending it your way. And we appreciate it. If you make content or anything, post about it. Let people know you won. You're a winner, brother. Congratulations. All right, guys, I think we're about to end it. I think this is it. We've been going for an hour and 18 minutes, and it's been fun. It's been really fun. 100,000 subscribers. That's what we're reaching for. Whether it's on this channel, the new channel, or a combination of the two, I don't care. But we're going to get to 100,000 subs one way or another. That's my plan. So, and I'm telling you what, if I have a plan, I will figure it out. You hear me? Pen and paper, I will figure it out every single time. I want us all as a community to figure it out together, and we will. And that's what we're going to do. So, CF Anakin, hit me up on the Twitters or on X, whatever. And I will send you the information that I need from you. And then we will send you this. And hopefully you're just nice and happy. Guys, I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining me here on our, I think, 5th ever live stream. It is so kind of you to have joined us on here. And I can't wait for the next one. And that's it. That's all I got. We're going to figure out how to get to 100,000 subs. I promise you that. That is for sure. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about 2026. New content, a lot more content coming out each and every day. And I can't wait for you all to be a part of it. I love you all. Thank you all for being on here. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. I hope it's a great one for you all, the best one ever. And I hope you had a great 2025. If not, let's make 2026 better each and every day. I love you all. And